Greetings, this is Paul the Poke from paulthepoke.com. Today's topic, trend update, Turkey's naval base on the Red Sea. We are January 2018. The attention is to the Suakin Island. That's where the red marker is on the west coast of the Red Sea. Scripture references out of Ezekiel 38 verses 1 through 3 and verse 6 of chapter 38 of Ezekiel. And the focus is on some characters the Bible and the prophet Ezekiel refer to as Meshech, Tubal, Gomer, Beth Togarmah. And for insight linking Meshech, Tubal, Gomer, and Beth Togarmah to modern-day Turkey, click the link below at godinanutshell.com. Now, I've had this written on my website, but it's scattered all over the place. This link is a much more concise view of these four folks, Meshech, Tubal, Gomer, and Beth Togarmah, and it links to modern-day Turkey. Again, do your own homework. Don't take the bald guy's word for it. So here we are, January 2018. Turkey is quietly building a naval presence on the Red Sea. The Turks and the Sudanese have inked a deal, and I'm going to back this out just a smidge. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan of Turkey has proclaimed that he has been given access to the Suakin Island from Sudan. And this island, as you can see, is effectively across the Red Sea from Mecca, Saudi Arabia. So that's a big deal because Erdogan wants control of the religious sites. Well, guess what's right across the Red Sea there in Mecca? It's the big cube. Historically, just so you know, Turkey is no stranger to the area. The Suakin Island has ties to the Ottoman Empire during the 16th century. The island was the capital of the Habes province of the Ottoman Empire. Now, as a part of the agreement, Turkey will manage and rebuild infrastructure. The agreement is open-ended in regards to time, so there is no time frame. Sudanese Foreign Minister Ibrahim Gondor indicated military and security cooperation are part of the agreement. And with the treaty, Turkey now has access to other ports in Sudan. So that's up and down the coast of the Red Sea. Turkey has access. Now, as we back this out just a little, well, we'll actually come in a little bit tighter. Also at this meeting on the Suakin Island, military commanders from Turkey, Qatar, which is over here across the peninsula to the east, Qatar and Sudan met at the signing. Military commanders from each of these three countries. Now, this alliance is consistent with the Sunni branch of Islam and the Muslim Brotherhood. So, you know, that's concerning to what we're going to talk about here in just a few minutes. And the southern branch, that'd be Egypt, Saudi Arabia, and Jordan. They are more of the Wahhabi branch of Sunni Islam. So you got two different factions of Sunnis not on the same page. The alliance between Turkey and Sudan is concerning to the southern coalition, as we were talking about. Egypt is expressing concern. The Egyptians have a water problem. Access to the Nile River is the issue. Egypt gets 90% of their water from the Nile River. Sudan and Egypt are not working together regarding the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam. Now, this is something that's been popping up in the news a couple of times now here in the new year on 2018, is the water of the Nile River, and specifically this big dam that's being built right here in Ethiopia on the Sudan-Ethiopian border. It's on the Ethiopian side, but it's at the headwaters of the Nile. So, you know, interesting times. Now, Egypt is currently spending millions of dollars beefing up their military. They recently have purchased 2 helicopter carriers, 1 frigate from France, 3 submarines from Germany, and dozens of warplanes from France and Russia. The Turks also, again, Turkey now has another seaport in Somalia, off the Horn of Africa. Turkey already has military troops in Qatar, on the eastern side of the Arabian Peninsula. And again, he's got his sights on the religious sites in Mecca. And this comes from an article, jpost.com. It's out of Jerusalem. Is Turkey setting up a naval base on the Red Sea? So, bottom line, you got water and Muslim religious sites, and these are volatile issues shaping up here early in 2018. And lastly, the prophet Ezekiel stated Russia, Turkey, and allies are prophesied to invade Israel in Ezekiel 38 and 39. Russia and Sudan have recently formed ties. Russia has entered Libya as early as 2017, March of 2017. And I have links provided from articles posted previously at paulthepoke.com regarding Sudan calls Russia for help, and Russian special forces in Libya, March 2017. So the bottom line, I got some early activity on the southern front, and the southern front of the invasion appears to be taking shape at this time. So again, if you're interested, please feel free to check out paulthepoke.com. Key category, Ezekiel 38, 39. Keywords, Turkey, Erdogan, Sudan, Egypt, Saudi Arabia. Appreciate you guys listening. Have a good evening. Take care.